don't call this as a press conference because that's like more traditional. We are in Silicon Valley, so we'll try to make it more fun. And we would like to give the opportunity to the media to ask the questions as we go along. What I'd like to do is I'd like to start off with Anusha first. So Anusha, first time in the Valley?
Actually my second time. I came here for the Sangeet Awards. I can't remember when, it was a couple of years ago, and I was hosting it with Sean. A lot of fun. The crowd is crazy, I love it.
Okay. So Jas, first time here?
Yeah, my first time actually to the West Coast. So, yeah.
You're very near to Napa Valley. So what I'd like to do is, Anusha, I'd like to hear MTV introduction from you. I saw some videos though on the web, though I don't get the channels here, but I did see some videos. That was really interesting, how you introduce and how do you carry yourself.
Yeah.
So would you like to enact for viewers over here?
No.
That would be real fun. It would be really good to watch you see.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to say, but I'd just like to say hi, I'm Anusha, welcome everybody, and thank you for the media for waiting, and really looking forward to this press conference actually, but we struggled to get here because we had a radio interview to get to, and then here, and then we have to go somewhere else. Thank you so much for being here, but let me introduce Jas Arora to you. Thank you for being with us, Jas. So, how are you feeling?
She's been asking all the questions in the car too, so yeah, why not?
I actually have, and he told me we're going to a radio interview and they'll be asking me the questions, so can you stop asking me questions? And I'm like, but I love to talk and I don't know how to stop, and I'm bored in the car, so I'm going to keep asking you questions. But he basically shut me and tried to stop asking questions, but I get paid to do what I do, so you know, I'm going to stop talking now. See, when you put a mic in my hand,
So you know, while you're walking in, you've seen the exhibition out there. Did you guys like the lights? You've seen the amazing, right? We do have the Taj Mahal as well over there. So this is one of the magic thing about Silicon Valley is the cross-cultural and the population that we have over here. And thanks to Instant Karma and obviously the International Cultural Exchange Group, that we are able to bring this event here. And also in January 1st, we are going to have a Bollywood event. Directly over there, there's a venue, and that will be brought by Instant Karma as well. So another thing is we have our New Year's night event as well. And thank you for being part of this and encouraging us as a community to continue with our cultures here in a long distance away, right? So one thing, Jas, there are like amazing ramp videos I've seen. Right. So the main thing is that what has been your experience so far from being a ramp model versus moving to being a movie star and then again having your clothing label? What do you think?
I guess it's been an amazing transition. I started as a model, and then music videos fell in my lap, and I got movies, and I've been doing a show for Singapore Television for the last 5 years. I was the face of Singapore Television in 2009. So God's been kind. It's been a great journey. I've always been into fashion. It was always passion first and work later. I had to do something about it. I've been working on it. I have my own unit now. I've only 34,000 square feet of fashion in Delhi. I've opened 2 stores already.
That's his jacket.
That's the fashion level?
Yeah, that's my level. Well, I'm doing clothes for women too, so I'm looking forward to dressing her up. And yeah, so it's for men and women, and I'm doing couture. What do I say? Whatever you do, you should love, and I love whatever I do. So yeah, it's been a great journey. Thank you.
So Anusha, you do have a band?
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm solo.
Yeah, solo now?
Did you say single?
She did say she's single, so
okay.
that's the point to know. So how do you like you did some opening events in the cricket match in India?
Yeah.
So how was that experience in performing in front of so big crowd? I know in cricket matches in India, the crowds are like crazy.
Yeah. So actually, you know, it's like you said, the transition and being in an industry where you love off to wake up every morning and go to work is really exciting. So from MTV, hosting a fashion show, the longest running one, to then moving over to a singing career and an acting career. I've had a great time doing it, but my singing career is really exciting because I'm recording in America, actually, in New York and LA, and I'm working with really great producers who have worked with people like Britney and Gaga and all of that. And I have a manager by the name of Jas Arora, who's the vice president of Sony Music, and he's taking on my career, and I'm having such a great journey, and I'm just so excited for all the Desies across the world to kind of witness my music. And that's going to happen on New Year's Eve as well. I'll be singing my debut single, and it's called Screws Loose, which is really apt, I know you think so. But yeah, I have recorded over about 12 songs right now, and I'm having a fun time doing it, and I can't wait till my video gets shot probably end of January, and then for the world to see it. Yeah.
So, do you want to give a preview of a 2-line from your Nadia? Okay.
You have to pay for it.
What did you say? With Jamie here, and with the amount of cultures that we have over here, though we are away from the country, we are never away, actually.
Yeah.
We have so much beautiful people coming here, like you guys. Right?
I think what happens is, I've grown up in Australia, so I think what happens is when we live in India, we take it for granted that our culture is everywhere, and we get to see it every single day of our lives. And I think what happens is when people move abroad, they hold on to the culture so tight, and they become more Indian than Indians live. The Indians live in India, so I think that's a beautiful thing, and they should hold on to their culture. I mean, I'm glad that even though I was raised in Australia, I was taught my culture every day and I didn't forget it. So when I went back to India, I breathed so easily because I felt like this is where I belong. It was amazing. So I love India.
Oh, well, he's ready for Bollywood. That's one thing. I think we should, if anybody has any questions. Yeah, okay. And I would like
Samir, Anusha, we met on the radio yesterday. It was great talking to you. First of all, welcome to the Valley. We knew you were coming from India, so we arranged the Taj Mahal for you. And we arranged the Eiffel Tower and the whole world out here. So I asked you a whole bunch of questions, so a question for Jas. So, fashion designer first, actor first, what's the identity?
very simple. The camera rolls, it's play. You know, you got to be your best, and you got to put your best foot forward always, whatever you do. I was speaking to somebody. I would like to name the person, and he was telling me he lost his job, and I told him just one thing. He was looking at like a complete mess, a wreck, or whatever you want to call it. Anybody, there's only one thing I told him: in your worst, look your best, and God shall shine on you. That's the way to be in life. So for this year, 2012, my motto to everybody and to myself is: अपनी जगह आप बनानी पड़ती है. Make your own place in society, in life, and God shall shine.
Hi guys, I'm Diti from DNTV. My question to both of you is, I'll start with you first. What inspired, or how did you get up in Max and photo shoot? That's the question for you.
Max and photo shoot?
Yes. And the question for you is, how did you land the Achar role? Achar?
Okay, I can say honestly, I will give you credit. Never been asked that question before. You know, Maxim is a magazine, and it's just a normal magazine for me. Very popular, very sexy, and I know that we come from a very conservative place, but we're breaking out every single day, and if we don't open our minds, then we're kidding ourselves. And I think being sexy is a natural fact of life, and I think Indians are beautiful across the globe, and it's just a bikini, and I mean, we wear them on the beach. I think you should check it out, it's pretty hot. And I think, you know, it's funny, it was always taboo to mention the word sex in our country. Huh? Thank you. very tasteful. But yeah, it's very taboo. But I think in this day and age, our generation are the ones that are going to say sex 100 times because, quite frankly, everybody's doing it. It's just that nobody's talking about it. Maybe they should start so our population comes down. Okay, first of all. And secondly, I think magazines like this are fine. It's a beautiful thing and we should embrace it. I think, come on, the Karma Sutra started from our culture. So we know it best and we know how to be sexy best. So I think, let's go for it. I mean, yeah, and it was classy. Thank you.
I guess I consider myself very lucky, right place, right time always. Singapore was hit by SARS and a very big actor in India said no to the role and they asked me to fall headline for that. I very happily accepted and I'm glad because that was supposed to be only for one season. The show was so huge, we were the most highly rated show on Singapore television and I was the face of Singapore television 2009. I actually got the President's Award 2009. So yeah, you know, somebody's loss and somebody's gain. I guess I'm always there to fill in.
So here is a question from CBS 5 News. They would like to know a little bit more about this weekend event that you guys are going to attend. So would you like to say more?
Well, I think New Year's celebrations are always very exciting and I think it's a year for New Year's resolutions to start. I hope you all have yours ready. I'm still thinking about mine. And I think it's a great place to just come together and party and I think Instant Karma have put a great show together. I'm really excited to perform. As I said, I'm going to be performing my debut single. And then obviously Bollywood. How can we forget Bollywood? So it's Bollywood night. And I'm just really excited. And I hear that they don't like to talk. They like to scream. And let me tell you, that's my kind of crowd. I like the screamers, so make sure they're loud and really, really excited. Yeah, sure.
I guess she said it all. Ideas to be having fun. And we'll have a lot of fun. Yeah. So look forward to seeing everybody there.
Yeah. I think in India we really know how to party, and I want to see all the Indians here do exactly the same. Like Bollywood is crazy, and everybody else, and the non-Indians also. Just saying, Desis also, right? Non-Desis and whoever it is here. But I swear, in Bollywood we know how to party. So.
We would like to thank Instant Karma for bringing us here. And I've been here for 2 days, wonderful hospitality. And we look forward to the show on 31st and let's make it a rocking one.
And we can't forget that it's the best New Year's Eve party. It's rocking 2012 Instant Karma!
Our platinum sponsors are MX Funding, India Cash and Carry, Beta System, Radio Zindagi, Ajuba Events, Gata Mera Dil, Mika Studios, Peacock Restaurants, and we're having a 40-item dinner buffet by them. And Global Winter Wonderland, of course, you know, for giving us this venue and for amazing organization. And want to thank all the press and all its Dharma staff, and of course our celebrities Anusha and Jas for coming down all the way from India. Thank you so much.